Hey guys, Commander Casual here. I'm playing my Kess Dissident Mage, or rather Grixis Dragonstorm deck. Do I keep this? We're going to put it on the bottom. Yeah, so the point of the deck is to use Kess as a conduit to help with us storming off and casting a big Dragonstorm, dumping a ton of huge dragons, and then attacking for a whole bunch of damage in one big turn. We're playing against Akiri and Bruse, which is just going to be like probably a Voltron-y Boros beatdown kind of deck. Playing against the Phenax God of Deception deck, which is going to be like a big toughness pillow 40 mill deck. Probably. This is my assumptions for these decks. And we're also playing against an Ayli Eternal Pilgrim deck. So Ayli's quite popular right now. She's usually either like a cleric tribal commander or just like a budget life gain style deck. Or sometimes she's just not budget as well, but she's a very popular commander. And he usually tries to benefit off of lots of sacrifice synergies and life gain and stuff like that, so that you can use her second ability, which just lets you exile non-land permanents, provided you have 10 more life than your starting total. So should be an interesting game. Obviously our deck's going to sit and be a lot more dirtily, because we're kind of going to wait until we've reached our mass, and then we can try and storm off with Kess's help and some rituals and stuff like that to use Dragonstorm. And Tomarek Sark. He's going to reveal somebody's hand and choose a non-creature card from it. Discard that card. I hope he doesn't do that to me. Okay, sweet, he's doing it to this mill player. What's he get him for? Damnation, Increasing Ambition, a whole bunch of lands, and a Praetor's Grasp. I'll get rid of the Grasp. Dude, not cool. What does he mean? Just running the Tomarek arc, or? I would take the Grasp, just as he did. Look at the hand! Okay, I got it. That's fine, thank you. Is it still revealed? Yes, it is. You're running a Praetor's Grasp, for crying out loud. Praetor's Grasp is kind of a mean card. It's usually just, you play it and you just go into somebody's deck and take their Soul Ring. It's a fun card. You can also, it's also just, I don't disagree with this guy playing a Praetor's Grasp at all. It's also just good for taking a peek into someone's deck, seeing what their deck is about, and getting rid of a combo piece. Too many. Run Kozilek. Yeah, he's running it in this mill deck so that people can't. Oh, that's. We don't want to draw this. I'm just going to pitch this Temple. And Tome's good, though. Pumped about that. Yeah, he's going to play Akiri. He's probably going to attack. So it'll be a 1/3 with the Expedition map. Her bold movements are anchored in the careful precision of each rope. Akiri's really cool. I like Akiri. I'm working on an Akiri Silas Ren deck right now, because it was a suggestion from a viewer on one of my videos. It's not just gonna be a Voltron style. I mean, that'll definitely be a win con, but it's gonna have some other interesting, spicy stuff going on. So I'm just trying to figure that out right now. Chief Ascension. Yeah, that kills people. And like none of us are playing green. So that's just great. Oh, but yeah, he was talking about the Praetor's Council to get rid of like Kozileks and stuff like that. So the old Eldrazi, Ulamog and Kozilek and Emrakul, to stop them from being reanimated. If they go to your graveyard, they shuffle not just themselves, but the person's whole graveyard back into their library. And so lots of people just run them because they're just big value cards in Commander. The issue with that is if somebody's going for a mill strategy and you try to mill somebody out and you hit one of those, then it shuffles their entire graveyard back in their library, and you have to start from square one again when you're trying to mill that person out, and you also have to find a way to get rid of it from their deck, or you just lose. So that's a card I'm considering putting in my Millo Fort deck because I've just been lucky enough to not have to deal with that. But Drawn as Emissary. And the Entomer's attacking. Well, he's both just digging into this guy. Okay. Bloodchief Ascension is a pretty spooky card. Also, if he attacks anyone else, the Bloodchief Ascension gets a counter, so we can Entome and Dragon Tempest here. I'm kind of chapped we have these, but we can Entome for a Winds of Change and get rid of these two guys on the Winds, so we'll Entome. We'll take a look at our library. Because Udvar is a big one, big part of the combo. Just take a quick look at our deck. I mean, there's like, you can make an argument for a ton of these cards, so I'm sure somebody out there will disagree with me. But I just really want our Winds of Change so that we can put these guys away. Because it's also really easy to cast. Yeah, I'm going to take the Winds. And I'll play the Tempest. So by playing this, we kind of give away that we are, in fact, playing some kind of dragon-based deck, but meh. Yeah, so I think I'm going to play a Mountain and cast next turn. I don't know if I want to Archive. The Sunbird's Invocation's amazing, but I can live without it. And then we've got our Night's Whispers in our graveyard. We can also recast the Entome with Kess, so. Yeah, the reason we run Winds of Change too is to try and shuffle away the dragons in our hand back into our library. And then hopefully not draw them again. I was going to say, how do we take 2 damage? But Night's Whispers deals 2 damage to us. We lose 2 life. So thankfully the Ascension isn't getting any counters here. Ascension actually drains like crazy because it's whenever any card goes to your graveyard, so it doesn't just work off of mill, and it can do some serious damage over time. That's why these guys will always I'm not really sure why this guy didn't attack this guy, but that's why this guy's just focusing on him. You gonna play a thing? Priest of the Bloodright manages the battlefield. He gets a 5/5 demon. The beginning of his upkeep, he loses 2 life. Interesting. Why? Why? Because of the Tempest, really? You'll give him a counter. Oh, it's too late now. I was going to try and convince him not to, but I just don't want him to get counters on the Bloodchief Ascension, but it's a really creepy demon art. Got like big biceps, but really, really small elbows. Creepy. Actually, it's more like his triceps are huge. It's got like a bit of bicep and some huge, bulky triceps. Doesn't make any sense, man. No, we're good. Please attack strongest Avenger. Thank you. Yeah, and he gets to get a land. So he's not off to a rare start, but at least he's got the map to go find something, and the sword to help him ramp. Yeah, he's just gonna block. Because he doesn't want to be taken 2 on his upkeep, apparently. This is kind of an interesting creature to run. But it seems weird if you don't have a way to like abuse it. It's not that it's bad, it just could be better. I don't know. Just my opinion. It could be a budget list. This would definitely fit into a budget. Knight's Whispers a sorcery? Yes, it is. Just shuffle my library. Oh, right, it's each player. Forgot that. It was just me. Oh, whatever. It doesn't draw them any more cards. It just draws them what they had. Yep, you drain everybody. We just need to survive a bit longer. We're getting there. Gonna do. Oh, sorry, I should close this so you can see it a little bit better. Probably also shrink this down a little. I don't like that it doesn't bring this up like here and move these back, or move like have like a row of lands and then have a row of like non-land permanents and then creatures, like more like this, but with the Soul Ring up here as well. Because I got all this space, and I got all this space, but they all gotta be in one line. So they're all non-creature permanents. This guy's gonna play an Ayli, Eternal Pilgrim. Who's attacking? Not me, not me, not me, not me. Sweet. Exotic Orchard. That gives us red, blue, and black. Sweet. So I think it just wins. Or do I really want any of these? The Sanctum's not bad, but I'm just gonna win the change here. So we get to put away our dragons. Yes, and we didn't draw any. That's awesome. Although we are a little land flooded now. But that's okay. You're welcome. I spelled welcome wrong. That's okay. See, I don't know if you watch any of my videos frequently, you'll notice that I type poorly, but it's not. I don't usually spell things wrong, as in like I add an extra letter or I cut out an extra letter. It's just like I get really dyslexic while I'm typing, and that's certainly true. And I'm blaming it on the amount of concussions I've had. So I think Kess is only supposed to work on your own turn, because it says during each of your turns you may cast an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. But I think in MTGO it actually lets me do it at any person's turn, because I think it'll let me entome here. I don't know. It's if it does let me, yeah. See, it's like it'll let me cast this, which has got to be like a, yeah. See, that's got to be a bug. Yes, is bugged. I mean, maybe I'm just interpreting that ability wrong, but it just says during each of your turns, not once each turn. Take a decree. Okay, I gotta keep in mind I'm putting this in my graveyard, so it has to be an instant or sorcery. Did I just do it with Dragonstorm? That gives away what I'm doing, though. Should I just do it with Mana Geyser or something? Maybe Reforge the Soul? Just gonna put Mana Geyser in there. That's what we're gonna do for now, because it'll come in handy later if we need it. Next turn we can always during our turn. It still has to be an instant if I'm doing that, I guess, on other people's turns, because Entome is an instant, and Knight's Whispers didn't light up like I could cast it because it's a sorcery. So Signal Pest. Yeah, see this promo of Signal Pest is super cool. I was talking in one of my other videos about how I think some of the MTGO promo art is really cool, and then some of it's like complete garbage. I think this Signal Pest is really, really cool, but some of the MTGO art I'm like, blah, 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 blah. That's the sound of me vomiting. That's the sound I make. Sorry, texting, because I'm a terrible host. I'm sorry, audience. I try not to text while I'm making videos because I just get dead silent because I'm super one-track minded. Battle Cry. Can't be blocked except by creatures with flying to reach. Battle Cry is kind of an interesting mechanic. I wish it gave it to the creature that attacked as well instead of just the other creatures, but that's just me. Yeah, we're just gonna do that. I suppose I could Seething Song and then Seething Song again, but there's no value in that. It's an instant, I mean, so I could cast it from my own graveyard. Off of the Seething Song mana, but I said I think Kess is bugged, and some guy said dense. Dense? Question mark. What? I don't even know what he means by that. I'm surprised this guy's kind of attacking this guy. Maybe this guy means he's dense, as in like he's stupid. I do think this guy probably should have. Well, he's probably. This guy probably doesn't want to be attacked by this guy. That's why he's attacking him instead. It's like a parlay thing. It's like a play nice with me. Get his ancient done. He said dense, not sure in reference to. He's calling just Dali dense or attacking him. Yeah, I know what he said, just Dali. I can read. Not well, but I can do it. No, I can read just fine. I'm a university student. It'd be a problem if I couldn't read at least well. Okay, are you gonna do a thing? Or are you just gonna pout? Is that what's happening? Are you just pouting? Oh, he lost connection, that's why. I don't know though, did he 310? Okay. He's rage quit by the looks of it. Yeah, that's kinda what I'm getting. But I think that's what he was referring to when he said it. Should we kick? You can eject people. Yeah, some of the guy did. Yeah, I think we're gonna. Because. Oh no, I don't wanna. I'm not ejecting just Ayli. IVU. Yeah, because he's. I mean. Dense. I don't think he. Like, I think he's just mad that he's getting ganged up on. Which is unfortunate, because now that means that this damage has been narrowed to 2 of us instead of 3 of us. But at the same time, I'm not going to wait for somebody who's probably not going to come back. I'm just going to always yield to that. And we're just going to yield until the end of the turn, because Seething Song into a Seething Song and generating like 5 mana is not going to help us. Or 4. No, 7. I mean 4 on top of the land we already have. That's 7 total, technically. Excuse me. Darn, everybody's invited me out, but I have plans. Cabal Archon. Yeah, it's looking pretty cleric tribal-y. Oh, that's why he's running that guy, because he's a cleric, right? Yeah. This is also Whipgrass and Tangler. Until the turn target creature gains this creature can't attack or block unless its controller pays one. That's super weird. Just that effect, I mean. Play Urborg. Night's Whispers. Draw some cards, dig for stuff. You guys aren't going to counter this? You think you can let that resolve? Oh, another ritual. Okay. So if we get Dragonstorm, we're good. But we're very very land flooded right now. I was really hoping that Winds was going to wind us into a bunch more actually playable stuff instead of a whole bunch of crap we didn't need, but that's okay. Probably got like another turn cycle, maybe, or two. Let's see. Well, we can still pull it out, hopefully. I guess I should have put a tutor in my graveyard. Instead of the geyser, I mean. Iron Mirror. I like that art better than the one I have. I have the newer art, but the older art looks cooler. Sorry, I'm singing to music. Iron Mirror. Okay, you gonna do stuff. Surveyor's Scope. Exile, Surveyor's Scope. Search library for X basic lands where X is the number of players who control at least 2 more lands, and you put those onto the battlefield. That's cool. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's not gonna do anything. It's a really cool card. I mean, it was obviously made for Commander product. It came out with Commander product, but he's just playing it right now because it's another artifact. Oh, please, wheel. Please, wheel. That'd be great. Get him. Assuming he's attacking this guy. Won't actually show me until this is resolved. For whatever reason. Yeah. That's gonna get pathed. Still gets to get a land though. So that's nice, right? For this guy's got a very creepy look. You are weak, I am strong, the protocol is obvious. You're a 2/2. Get over yourself, guy. I like this art though. Clerics are a super old tribe, so many of them are older. Ayli and Drana are obviously newer and from the Zendikar block, but sorry, Drana's an emissary. Drana herself is not a cleric. She's just a vampire warrior ally or something like that. I shouldn't say just. She is a vampire ally warrior or something. I know she's a vampire and an ally. That's why I'm phrasing it like that. I think she's just also another type. Taste of freedom is sweeter than blood. Blood's not very sweet though. That's the thing. It's heavy and salty and tastes like iron. Not that I'd know. Six. Oh, I should have played the temple because I could have scryed into whatever. Just doing this to see if we draw a thing. Kind of do a thing. We still got our rituals up, so we can potentially counter or go into some big stuff here. Yeah, uncounterable brainstorm. Deal with it. That's gonna go back because I don't want it. I guess that too. I suppose I can brainstorm again, can't I? Let's do that. This only gets me one extra card deeper, I guess, but Spells expertise. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. But it's a card. I guess I shouldn't have kept this. Yeah, we're just drawing dead because we're just drawing lands as well. So that's frustrating. Our brainstorm's also in here mostly to just put dragons from our hand into our library right before we what's it called? Dragonstorm. But yeah, I should have Temple of Deceited first there so I could put something away. Let's see what you got. I'm just kind of hoping this guy wheels here, honestly. Unfortunately, we'll draw that one dragon, but he's always playing this now as well, so he can wheel away. Probably wants to play the cards in his hand so he can wheel them away. Sorry, I was just scratching my beard. Sorry if you had to hear that through my mic, because it's on my left side. Yeah. Yes. Do it. Do it now. Oh, cool. That flips Avacyn too. That's a neat combo. Because he sacked it. It's just 3. Sweet. Each other creature and each opponent. So, boom, 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 boom. This lives. These guys die. I'm cool with that. Oh, did he not do it? Next upkeep, okay. I was like, why didn't he do it? But he doesn't have a choice. It just happens at the beginning of the next upkeep. So this guy's upkeep, he's going to lose all of his crap. And we're going to keep Kess, because she has 4 toughness. Booyah! Which is awesome, because it board wipes this cleric guy who's leading right now, so. But not for long, because we still didn't draw our Dragonstorm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can play a Sunbird's Invocation, and if we draw a land, we can play one of these. Or we could play one of these and the Sunbird's Invocation, which might be a smarter idea. Still give me the option to cast Cabal Ritual or Seething Song from my graveyard. Does this just make my next instant and sorcery uncounterable? Yeah. I'll probably cut over Master from the deck. Seemed like a good idea originally, but I don't know, countering storm spells is less of a thing because you can't counter all of it. Like when you cast a storm spell, the storm thing itself is a trigger, so it doesn't need to resolve before the trigger's on the stack. So if you counter the original storm spell, it will still counter the original spell, but all the other triggers still resolve. So you're only countering one instance of all the storms. So it's not as good. Yep, so I have some flippy flips. Is this guy paying some? What's he doing? Is he gonna activate something? These don't die. It's just all of these. Oh, he's probably gonna try and sack them. To Ayli's ability. That makes sense. So sack, 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 sack. Then he'll have lots of life for removing stuff. Which will likely be this Avacyn first. Oh, I get why it's next upkeep, the trigger ability. It's so that you can't play and flip Avacyn on the same turn. Because if you played and flipped it on the same turn, it would make all your creatures indestructible as well. It's just not letting you combo that ability. Which is unfortunate, because that would be crazy, but also a lot more exploitable. I'm just gonna keep sacrificing dudes. Now she can, or now Ayli can do the removal thing if she wants, but she could have also been using Cabal Archon to draw or to drain people with the clerics. But because they all had like 2 toughness anyway, so I don't know why she wouldn't want to. Maybe she's got something else to cast this turn. But it might have been smarter to do the Cabal Archon ability. Yeah. That's not very surprising. Okay, so he gets to keep Ayli. And remove the Avacyn, which we're okay with, honestly. That was also like their whole turn's worth of mana, so. Cost 3 to do that as well, so they have to play a land and then they'd have to sack their demon to do that. To exile cast, sorry, is what I was thinking about in my head. Okay, so they can still do it again. But yeah. I hope they don't, but Hellkite Charger is pretty okay to be in our hand, honestly. This is not that bad to have. Is it non-land permanent? Okay. Because if we get our Dragonstorm, we can burn these guys out super hard. With your Dretch. Maybe we just mana Geyser this turn and dump a Sunbird's Invocation and a whole bunch of other stuff. It's a possibility. Because we'll get 7 mana from this guy. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we pay 5, get 7 more out of it. Net. We net 7, essentially. Because we pay 5 and get 12 so far. Another Withered Wretch is annoying. You gonna attack me now? Nope, still attacking this guy. We're content with that. We just need to wait. Okay, so you guys attack and that's it. Okay. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna mana Geyser this turn. Little Geyser. Can play out all our rocks too, but I want to drop the Sunbird's Invocation too. First. Not 2, first. Play our Signet. We're gonna always yield to that. So we get to look at 2 cards and cast one of them if they have converted mana cost 2 or less. You do an archive and you hand his expertise. That's okay. New. We're gonna Mind Stone. Mystical Tutor. So we can put Dragonstorm on top of our library. Or do we want to put something, put like a 1-drop on top of our library, so if we cast another thing we can cast that? A 1 or a 2-drop. Like, we can put the Dragonstorm on top, and then we have to wait to draw it, is the thing. I mean, I guess that's fine. Because if we cast another thing, then Sunbird's Invocation goes off, but I'm wondering if we just want to try and value out with something else. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yep, I definitely didn't mean to click there. If I was going to do it, I was going to do it on that Anticipate. I'm sad now. Yep, there's our Chaos Warp. Surprise. Nope. Yeah, we'll grab a Signet. Well, we got lots of mana now, and we thinned out our deck a little bit. Now we can Mystic Retrieval for our tutor. Oh, okay, this works. Deep Analysis. Oh, target player. Us. We draw some cards. Oh. So next turn we can Mystical Tutor. Deep Analysis the card. Okay, never mind. Because he ruined it. You wrecked it. You just wrecked it. You wrecked everything. It's all wrecked. And I'm going to grab an island with this. There. Okay. And we'll pass. Just going to do that because it's out of the way now. There. Okay, so we've got our mana base now. Got lots set up now. Now we just need to get our Dragonstorm. Okay, thanks. Blasphemous Act. Gross. That's okay. We've got lots of mana. We can replay cast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Guess it's going to cost us 6, so we'll have 6 left. Then we can Seething Song or Cabal Ritual and cast Dragonstorm as well anyway with a Ditaxian Probe. That'd be okay. And whatever else we get off the Sunbird's Invocation. This is when you cast a spell from your hand, right? Darn it. So we don't get the cast off of it, but Sorry, we don't get a trigger of this off of Kess, is what I meant. So you're gonna play Akiri, probably? Huh? Huh? Vandal Blast. No! No! What have you done? You're the worst. Oh my god. It's completely hosing me. Land destruction. The most fun mechanic. Oh, that makes me so sad. We had so much going. Choose lands to keep. I get to choose 3 of them, right? Okay, well, we're keeping that. We'll keep that, and we'll keep that. I might be like, why aren't you keeping Urborg? But I just want access to double blue while also having lots of stuff for black. You know what? This just seems smart to me. Yep. And now you've got just tons of other stuff. It's okay. We've got a land in our hand at least. That's such a bummer. I really don't like land destruction in Commander. That's so boring. Scholar of Athreos. Each opponent loses 1 life and you gain life. Okay. Can probe, I guess. Or we could deep analysis. Mystic retrieval. Yep, we'll draw 2 cards. Nicol Bolas is so cool. Okay, yeah, I'm just drawing 2 cards. You can let that resolve. Thank you. I don't want to snap this. And we can't get to it, right? Yeah, it's a 3-drop. Yeah, so this is just a little slow. Okay, so you're gonna attack with the fire bombers. I'm surprised he didn't equip the sword, but guess he's something else he's gonna play. Or even like sack the expedition map, go get the red artifact land, then equip the sword and attack. I'm just I don't know. I don't really know. They're clearly keeping the mana for something. Maybe they have like a deflecting palm or something. I don't know, they're not to be trusted. They could still gain lots of life back with Brutaro. Their other commander. I mean, you can't give it to this guy. Well, Lightning Greaves is on him. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Door of Destinies. for clerics. Clerics. I'm assuming. Could be humans, I suppose. There's lots of human clerics. Quite a bit of crossover there. What's he naming? Clerks? Is it clerics? It's clerics. I knew it. So I think I'm just gonna play Kolagon and try and get something off Dragon Tempest. Like just not even dash him, but just play him. And then we can play the Hellkite Charger the turn after that if we get a land. Sweet. Okay, so Kolagon it is. Oh, we get it gets haste anyway because of Dragon Tempest. That's awesome. Can rift something or a mastery. What do we want a Mizzix mastery? We don't really gain anything from that. The Overmaster just draws us a card. Sure, let's rift. Hi, Rise of the Dark Realms and Mind's Desire. You would have been helpful much earlier, you wiener. I guess I'm just gonna bounce that. It's not like, I guess I could bounce the door, but I don't know. I'm not overly concerned right now. Actually, yeah, the door was probably the right call. Whatever. Mistake for mid. Yep, so I'm gonna rift here, and then I'm gonna ping you with Dragon Tempest. And then Kolagon's gonna attack you for 5. Because that's what he does. And then next turn I can attack for much more. I'm pretty cool with that. Yeah, so he gets haste. And then I get to ping. Get pinged. Oh, you don't have to yield, or you can yield to stuff. You don't have to see everything all the time. This takes so long. Just dally. Take 5. This is what you get for blowing up my lands and all of my artifacts, you dongle. Yeah, and you destroyed all of my artifacts and most of my lands. You can suck it, dude. You made your bed. Now lie in it. You little turd. You can die, dude. He also has potential to gain a whole bunch of life as well, still. He could Bruse Tarl, put the Greaves on Bruse Tarl and attack with both. They both get double strike and lifelink. He does like 12 damage and gains 12 life. Is he gonna Oblivion Ring my Kolagon? Or my Bird Invocation? What's it gonna be? Yeah, my Kolagon. Oh man, that's not gonna do it. 'Cause this is gonna do it. I'm gonna ping you for 1 with him and then you get murdered. And then I don't know if that works properly and then I get my thing back or not, but we'll see. Sorry, by thing back, what I meant was if he leaves the game, I don't know if I get Kolagon back, or if because of the Oblivion Ring, or if it just stays exiled. Where'd he go? Is he hiding under something? There he is. I was gonna say he was like right there. He's under the Soul Ring, right? Or the Oblivion Ring right now. I also don't like when people call me bro. It's just annoying. Guys on 53 Life, bro. Listen here, bro. Do whatever I want. Meh. I'm gonna kill you because I'm salty. And then I'm gonna kill this other guy if I can. Oh, I have a text. So popular. Yay. Ooh, Tyrant's familiar. He does things. Giant target creature, right? Yeah. It's gonna make him mad because I'm gonna kill him here. I also get a Sunbird's Invocation trigger. B. Ooh, Jace's Sanctum. Or Faithless Looting. We'll take the Sanctum. Because the Scry is nice. Alright, see you, guy. Oh, just seen you're the cast player. Gotcha. I don't know what that means. I'm confused. Did he not realize that he... I don't even know what that means. I don't know what he means. Hey, you can take some life. And do I even attack him? Yeah, sure. I'm looking at like 2 damage. Taking an extra 2 from that next turn as well. Nope. I could pay that. Even if I don't draw land, I can Tyrant's Familiar next turn, because I can... Snap only costs 1 now. So I can tap 2 lands, cast Snap, untap the 2 lands, and then tap all 6 of them with the 1 floating still, and play Tyrant's Familiar. So... I just kind of wanted to get him under 50, because him being at 10 or more is a little spooky. You can have your side back now. I think Ayli's like 4 or 6 to play. 4 probably. Just Ayli connected. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't understand this conversation at all now. Oh, just seeing you're the cast player. Gotcha. Like you understand my position now because of what you did, or other end? Gross. I'll see you, dragon. Here's a land. Yeah, we're just gonna Tyrant's Familiar, because I also want to just get the Sunbird's Invocation trigger. Thundermile, okay, he's good. Ooh, Reforge the Soul. Or Dark Petition. So many choices. We're gonna Reforge. Yes. Oh, we'll put that on the... Oh, I don't even know. Bottom. got stuff now. And another Dargon. We're taking a little bit of damage though. This is kind of a battle of attrition for this guy now, because he's got the siege and stuff. I'm not liking our chances. Maybe I should have just grabbed the Dark Petition. I don't know. I don't know. Game's hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 next turn, I guess. All these cost 1 less too. Or I shouldn't say all these. These 2 cost less. 1 less next turn. Battlefield Medic prevent. The next X damage that would be dealt to target regions turn where X number of clerics in the battlefield. I can just play cast next turn, and then this guy gets a buff, and I can blow up a thing. What's he playing? Oh, yeah, he's going for the. He's really going for it. Yeah, not surprised. Didn't think I was going to hit anything with that. I'm just tapping these because I want to untap them. Yeah, we want to scry first. No. Yep, that'll do. There's some more mana. Discard 2. Untap 3 lands. I guess I can untap his too if I wanted. I'm gonna Hedron Archive here. Just trying to get as many things as I can. Door. Oh, I can blow up the Door of Destinies. Which is what I'm gonna do. Put that on the bottom. Eat it. Get some more mana off the Hedron Archive as well. Tap that. Now I think we play Cass. She's gonna be 6. So. Okay. So we're gonna blow up this guy. Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll always use that. So Cass has haste now too. And we can cast any of these from our graveyard too. Could Frantic Search. Or Snap and untap some lands. I like that. That can go on the bottom. Yep. Draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. Not super interested in those. That one. That one, and I guess this one. Can still play a Solemn too. I think we're gonna do. We're close to playing the Scourge. I guess I could have ritualed there and just played the Scourge instead. Turnabout. Oh, nice. Yeah, we're gonna turnabout ourselves and untap all of our lands. Bottom. We don't need it right now. Land. Untap. Yes, we want to use Solemn's ability. We're gonna go get an island. Yeah, we're just gonna play the Scourge here. Because I wanna. Propaganda, Desperate Ritual. If we Desperate Ritual, we get another 3 and we can play the Kolagon, so we're gonna do that. Bottom, I don't want the swamps. Yep, we get land or mana. Scourge. I guess, yeah, I'll block Medic with that. I can just always yield to these. And then we'll do that, this, and that, and cast Dragonlord Kolagon as well. Yeah, we'll Divination. I don't want to cast warp this Power Siege into anything else that's more useful for him. Bottom. Draw 2 cards. It's 4 now, so yeah, we'll do that there. Oh, I shouldn't have done that, because I think this only hits creatures. Yeah, that was dumb. Oh, it didn't kill it anyway. Okay, whatever. Still dumb, but... Yes, we're doing it. We're not dragon storming, but we're storming with dragons. So I'll take that. This is cool. This is an interesting way to see how this deck runs. Tap 5 and tap clerics you control, you gain 10 life. That's probably pretty good when he has a board full of clerics. But he does not. I'm going to sack this Hedron Archive to draw some cards. Forbidden Alchemy. I guess we'll put it on top because I can cast it. We got a Pyretic Ritual as well. I'm going to preordain. Bottom. That's card 2. Draw a card. Yep, well, put on top, put on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can I just cast a ritual from here? I'm just going to rise here and then swing for the kill. Oh, did that activate too much? Or pay too much? Yeah, I did. Oh, because it's 1 less because of the Sanctum too. Yeah, I'm just going to put that on the bottom. I don't want to overstorm off and just be an asshole. But this guy's definitely dead. Because after this resolves, I'm just going to attack. GG. Okay. GG. And that's game. Thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a like if you liked it. I guess dislike it if you disliked it. Comment on how you thought it went, or any of the plays, or whatever. Any suggestions you have for cards you want to see me run, or decks you want to see me build. I'm always looking for suggestions. Check out my channel if you want to see more videos of either this deck or other decks I've built. And please subscribe if you want to see more videos in the future. Thanks for watching, guys.